Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cougars ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Bringing it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Rainbow Warriors offense will have the football first. Gonna run it. It's held. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Power football with the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's held. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Washington State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Taking it the other way. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On target. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A run for the quarterback. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need... Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 for the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. Makes the grab on the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Dalton. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Terry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Miranda. Looking for room at the 30. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And he cruises his way to the house.
want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Here's the pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Quarterback keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And you know this coaching staff was hoping for more from their senior quarterback. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the running back. Crosses the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man, it's Ali. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Looking for room, it's Morrison. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. Throws to the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut them out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Miranda. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. They'll run it. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a
touchdown, Hawaii! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for space. It's Morrison. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Pulls it in. It's Ali. Oh, he got loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Washington State lines up quickly. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Finds his big tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Firing to the right, complete. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
Hawaii, 35. Washington State, 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in Paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. A designed run for the quarterback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Cougars. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the jets, making the big play.
Gathering up a head of steam out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Miranda. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day. So been a successful day. Now 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down from the 13-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can...
Touchdown, Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Pucks it out of the air. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ali. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back and leaves it. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just enough room against the zone. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. It's complete to the left. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. High the chains now on 2nd and long. back to pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Turning it on! He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
To the air, it's Tollefson. Throwing right. Got it downfield. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Good enough for first down.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morrison. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
He's out
And the
of bounds.
Cougars have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Ali. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and